Here is a quick tip to help you reach out to clients in a more effective way. One of the biggest hurdle that I ran into and that you may also run into is how to say things, how to say that you're here to have a conversation with them in case they're interested in your services. How do you say that you're here as an expert, available in case you need them, but without sounding salesy or pushy, or without falling into the traps of using forceful or inauthentic persuasion methods? Well, you need to build your own how to say it book. And here's what I'm referring to. 15 years ago, when I moved to the United States, a friend of mine that I had just met after immigrating here gave me a gift called the How to Say It book. Let me show it to you. There it is. Looks like a big dictionary. It's pretty thick. And in this book, you will find all sorts of ways to say many different things, like how to congratulate people, how to write a thank you note, how to apply for a job, how to write a cover letter, how to send condolences or regrets, and so on. So that book right here that looks like a dictionary helped me immensely when I started to develop a new narrative in the US for myself, and as I was trying to enrich my language with ways of saying things that felt heartfelt, first of all, felt authentic, but also appropriate and clear for other people to understand. And so my suggestion today is that you develop your own quote unquote book. You're not going to write a book, obviously, but your own document where you store and organize, and over time you hone and refine and improve the typical ways you have to reach out to potential clients. I developed mine. It took me a lot of time, and I started small with one message in it, one page, and then two, and then three, and then now I have a whole library organized based on the different scenarios that I want to go over with my clients. Maybe I would like to invite someone to sign up for my email list. By the way, if you're not on my email list, I invite you to sign up today. Go to MetaHelm.com and go to resources and insights, and you will find access to my email list there. But that said, maybe you want to follow up with someone who joined your webinar or your free to attend course. Maybe you want to reach out to a client who think might be a good fit, and maybe an older client who might be a good fit for a new program or offer or service that you're launching. Maybe you haven't talked to this person in a while and you're thinking about them. And that's a great way to reach out from the heart authentically and say, hey, I've been thinking about you because I'm launching this program, and based on what I know from our previous conversations, I think you might be interested. So I'm giving you an option to check out my new service here, and let me know if you're interested in chatting together. Well, let's hop on a call. And if that's not the right time, or if you don't think there is a fit, then feel free to say no, right? So these kind of messages are natural, should be natural to you. Some people say, well, you are an expert, and experts don't walk around the corner with a sandwich board, or experts don't go out and strongly advertise for their services, which is true. My dad is a doctor. He's been an expert for over 50 years. And when I was a kid, I never saw him advertise or try to convince somebody to get surgery, for instance. No, instead, he built a reputation and let people come to him. But at the same time, he was practicing authentic outreach. How was it doing? He was sending notes and messages, just signaling his existence, just sharing his address and the reason why he had established his practice where he had established. And he had developed his own paper version of the How to Say It book. Now, today we live in a digital age, and how do you say it is crucial. It's all about how you're going to communicate and contact people. So how should you go about it? Well, let me show you my How to Say It book. my authentic library of authentic messages that I've developed over time. I simply created a Google document. That's all it takes. Create a Google document and start gathering your best emails. Start maybe also shaping new emails and customizing them based on the situation. Maybe you reached out to the people who are in your email list saying, hey, I have a couple of spots available in my new coaching program. Well, I'd like to invite you to apply to this program. And as you could see here, I developed and organized my digital how to say it book based on different situations. I have messages for people I want to invite to my email list. I have messages for people who want to, who've taken my assessment. Let me show it to you. When you take my assessment here on MetaHelm.com, you go to resources and take my assessment right here. You can expect a message from me if I've seen some meaningful results, offering to go over your result if you'd like, and spend a bit of time reflecting on what might be able to gain from these results. So that's the kind of messages you would receive here. I would offer an assessment review, maybe 15 to 30 minutes of my time and your time to go over what might be most helpful to you and see how I might be able to help you. So this kind of documents needs to capture the essential messages. Also, I captured over time what does not work. For instance, for a while, I had this automated LinkedIn sequence of messages that never helped me, because what they were doing is that they were building an audience and a series of connections that were not authentic to me. So that's for another time. That's a story for another time. But I want to encourage you to start building that library of messages, because they will give you the confidence that you need when you're faced with a blank canvas, the blank sheet of paper, and you know that you should be reaching out to people, letting them know about what you do, reaching out to see if there is a potential fit, and you don't know how to start. So this is a practical tip for you to engage in an easy way, know where to start, and start building this as a practice. It's also something that is very rewarding, because over time you will build this library, as I said, of possible reasons to call people, possible reasons to contact people, and you will see all the progress that you've achieved over the years. You will notice that you don't say things the same thing. You have in one place the library of all the possible ways you have to you use to explain what your business does and what you bring, the value that you bring to people. And so that tool right there is a critical and essential tool for authentic outreach. I hope this helps. As always, I welcome your comments and questions. Thank you so much.